plan, the carry, the actual bit of the plan is actually the sort of carry out of the person.
Okay. Right, I'll go and
Yes.
clear some room in my car.
Okay. They were conscious, obviously she came with a lot of stuff as well, Charlie and stuff, and they're worried about getting it. You want to try and get back as much as you can.
I'm going to try and get back as much as I can with this several trips at least.
So you think you might be able to support with?
Well, I'm not overly worried about that because at the end of the day, I mean, yes.
But not all of baby stuff's going to fit in the car today.
Not all baby stuff is going to fit in the car today, no. I think that's a good one. We'll have to sort out the rest of the baby stuff.
Okay. I'll just explain so that the stuff can stay in the back for a few days. We're not looking to say everything has to be gone today. So there was that reassurance that.
Is the foster care in the Bedford area?
Just outside. Yeah, just outside.
Right. Okay. So we can probably come to some arrangements for the other stuff. I mean, if we get the stuff back to the Bedford, it can be quite a bit or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah. There's things that Charlie wants to be able to have, which I'm sure there will be. She can let me know and I can kind of connect it and get it for the carers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
The only other thing that I would say at this time is we seriously need to consider some other
And that's all in hand.
and that is really on the emergency room. Right? Because I'm actually going to go home. Right?
Have you spoken to Erica at all?
What?
Erica,
About?
about any of this? Has she been updated at all?
Erica's my case officer for my sex offender register. I've not spoken to her about this. I haven't had a lot of time to speak to anybody about this. In the general scheme of things, I think Erica's really the wrong person to be involved.
Do you know things like the crisis team number, things like that? So
We've been to the crisis team.
Okay. So you're aware
When
of
you say the crisis
you would know
the mental health crisis.
Yeah, so you would know.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Right, and unless actually Charlie is actually so serious about committing suicide to the point that she's actually got the razor blade in her hand, they cannot do anything.
Well, I think if you find yourself in that position, you need to make clear whether or not she has the support at home. Because the reason sometimes they turn away because they don't meet the criteria is because you're there, so you're seen as
the
protected.
reason we are here now, and one of the concerns is there is no support for Charlie in the community. There is no support for me in the community.
What I will do, Peter, this afternoon is I will alert the crisis team.
Yeah.
You know, you need to make your own decisions about that. I can't.
Yeah, what I need is I need somebody other than the police to call that I can phone up 24 hours a day, and they are able to get there within 5 or 10 minutes because
Cheryl is, I don't know about that level of support, I don't know, but Cheryl is just completing her report. I know she made reference to Charlie that she feels there should be some adult services support for Charlie.
Yeah.
So I don't know how clear she's been about that. I need to speak to Cheryl a little bit more, but
Yeah.
I think we recognise that there's high risks for Charlie for herself as an individual being very vulnerable. So
I don't know.
That is very supported in the report.
I don't know how much you're aware of what went on last night, but when we eventually got to this position where the staff here were prepared to take Charlie to the GP, she then started saying she's not going to go to the GP unless I come up and let her start. So she is a danger to herself more than anything else.
Yeah.
And also she's had bad experiences with that services, and that's again a large contributor to the current situation. But yes.
No, it is, but it's certainly something Cheryl's been talking to me about this morning. Is concern for Charlie and Charlie perhaps being a risk to herself and harming and that sort of thing. So it's something we can talk about with the two of you before you meet as well. Perhaps put a plan of action together. Would that support you to have Charlie here present with us here where we can talk to Charlie about her behaviour when she goes home?
Yeah, quite possibly, yes. And there's also a risk that I might be starting work on my own.
Okay.
The irony of that is it may not be a job in contemplate. So I just haven't got the capacity.
Are you happy for Charlie to come back with you?
If I'm not, where's she going to go?
Well,
the trouble is Charlie will have to come back with me. There is a high probability that we will have a fight and argument because at the end of the day that's the only way that Charlie can actually release her frustration, and that's the only time that I can actually get through to her.
I'm not sure who it was, whether it was yourself or Charlie, but Charlie was very distressed last night, and I think a lot of that was anxiety and building up to today,
Yeah.
and preempting maybe what was going to happen today. But one of you was saying you were concerned that actually, cause we were happy to care for Olivia last night if Charlie wanted to spend
Well,
some
no,
time with Peter. But I think either one of you,
It was
maybe
me,
both
that
of
was-
you decided that actually that wouldn't be a good idea because
No,
it was likely
yeah.
to turn.
Without the questions that you wanted answers, because she wants to know if Olivia will be taken away straight away, but she knows that now. She wants to know if she's going to be kicked out of Dudley Lodge straight away. I mean, that's not strictly speaking true, but I can't imagine Charlie actually staying here another night, so it's effectively the same. Without those questions being answered, and that's all she wanted to know, to a great extent, and what was likely to happen. She told me she wasn't interested in the result, she just needed to know what would actually happen so she could plan within herself for that. And I could just foresee the situation that we would still be sitting up in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning in a hotel with me telling her that I don't know the answer, because I've been saying that since Friday. Right? She just not, as I say, she doesn't shut up. She just cannot give up until she gets the answer she wants. And when I say the answer she wants, the answer she needs. I mean, yes, there are occasions when the answer that she gets is not the answer that she needs. So, no, Charlie, the best thing, risk of domestic violence and everything else to one side. The best place for Charlie at the moment is with me. The difference is that this again sounds detrimental. The reason why things were worse in the latter stages of the pregnancy was because I couldn't risk getting physically involved. And when I say physically involved, I don't mean beating or anything else. It's just a simple restraining. And all it is just actually restraining her to stop her until she can get past what's actually going on. Now, I don't know if the light is very well on there, but right. I want you to look forward, look at my arms and hands. Can you see the scars? They are scars. That's what I have to endure.
You've got anywhere else you can go.
No. I'm not running away from Charlie, that's her
What's
problem.
caused these scars specifically? Is that fingertip?
That is fingertip. It comes from two
Nails.
sorts, either just sheerly digging in and gripping out of sheer anxiety, and sometimes it's just, and sometimes they've been on the face, although she tries very hard not to damage the face, but they've been on the back and neck. Sometimes it's just sheer frustration.
You also need to consider the risk to you any of these situations that you're finding yourself in, because if the police are called and you two are in this kind of
If the police are called, it's
restrained
because I do it.
okay.
Right?
Do you think there's a risk of you putting yourself in a very difficult position as well?
No, I have no fear for my safety.
I mean from the point of view of police and what they would observe if
The
you're
damage is
restraining
done.
Charlie.
The damage is done in that respect.
Okay.
Right? And
I think we were just trying to work out, is it best for you to be going home together?
No, it's the best thing for Charlie at this time.
So is it something you're resigned to, willing to
It's not
do?
resigned to it, it's something that I accept, and I've actually made another step in that decision. Right? And that's going to be enough.
Let's take it privately.
No, that's fine. No, it's an agency. Oh. Hello? I missed it. No, I'm not at any risk. Regardless of what actually steps and everything else that's actually done, I do not feel I'm at any risk. The only risk I'm at is through accident and it's not going to get back. The thing is that that's not going to happen.
Certainly me and Cheryl,
I've been
would be
managing,
happy to
yeah.
speak with the two of you before you leave,
That's
particularly
fine.
Charlie, if you
I
think it
understand
would
that.
have any
Yeah. I mean, I've been
any impact.
managing Charlie for the last 4 years. And it's a bit of a challenge because every technique that I come up with, she can counter eventually.
I'm sure you'd agree it's hardly ideal.
No, it isn't.
No. So
But everybody
I think-
else in Charlie's life is good enough on it. But yes, no, I understand that. You need to do self-protective things. Well, I say that, I mean, the thing is I could talk for hours and days and never. You know,
I'm just trying to kind of think really, if you're going to have a conversation with Charlie and Peter,
Yeah.
obviously the services are going to be local to ourselves, so
If you want to get, if you want to be here, you can, but there's no.
you know, it's not an option for me to stay here, because obviously my role today really is primarily is making sure